Okay. So basically, okay, I chose to get rid of the x's. Okay, somebody, I think it was Tabitha, came up and said she got rid of z, and that actually worked for her. And it actually was a lot easier math than getting rid of x. So sometimes it's just luck of the draw. You don't know what's going to be the easier option. In this case, x ended up probably being the hardest option. I think somebody else said they got rid of y, so I don't know how that turned out for you. But basically, I multiplied the bottom one, or the middle one, by 2, and got these two equations, canceled out the x's, and ended up with 13y plus 3z is equal to negative 25. Then I used the bottom two. I saw to cancel out x's, obviously, so I multiplied this middle one by 5, and that gave me my x's canceling to give me 37y plus 11z is equal to negative 81. So then I came down here, combined these two equations together, and ended up having to multiply one of them by 11, the other one by negative 3. Okay, it's possible I could have found something else to do it by, but that was just seemed like the most convenient way for me to do it. And ended up with 143y plus 33z is equal to 275, and then for the other one, negative 111y minus 33z is equal to 243. And fortunately, that came out to actually work out nicely, and I got y is equal to negative 1. Then I took that and I plugged it into one of these two original equations here. I ended up choosing the top one to get z is equal to negative 4. Then I used both of these in one of my top original equations. I think I ended up choosing the second option, so the middle one, and plugging it in and solving it, and ended up getting x is equal to 3. So I got the ordered pair 3, negative 1, negative 4. Any questions about that one? I think you should do one more as a class, and I'll let you do one by yourself, and I'll give you a couple to do for like actual assignment. Okay, and like I told you guys the other day, like, well, I kind of mentioned it. I don't really care what method you use. Okay, I'm probably not even going to do the substitution method unless there's one that just gives you, there's not even one that just gives you something. So, like, I'm not going to use the substitution method. If you just really, really want to, you can go figure that out. But I think elimination's the easiest with these, so we're just going to keep doing that so I don't, like, confuse people and then start, like, mixing up methods. So let's go down. The next set says to use substitution, but like I said, I'm just going to use elimination. So 3, yeah, there we go. All right, let's go with 18. X plus 3y minus z is equal to 12. 2x plus 4y minus 2z is equal to 6. And negative x minus 2y plus z is equal to negative 6. So what can I do here? Can start with the top and bottom one. Okay. So, doing that, okay, I have x plus 3y minus z is equal to 12. And then I have negative x minus 2y plus z is equal to negative 6. Okay, what do we see is going to happen here? I'm just going to have y, okay, so I have 5y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 6 over 5. Wait, that's not 5. That's just y. Thank you. So y is equal to 6. All right. What do you think I should do now? So I could plug it in, but I'm still going to have technically 2 unknowns that I'm having to solve for, so I probably should try to line up 2 more equations and see what happens. The middle one and the bottom one. multiplying the bottom one by 2, so that's going to give me 2x plus 4y minus 2z is equal to 6, and then negative 2x minus 4y minus 2z is equal to negative 12. Yeah. So then what happens here? So z equals 3 over 2, right? Hold on, I'm making sure I copy this problem down wrong, because this is not working out like it's supposed to at the moment. In the top one. So x plus 3 times 6 minus 3 over 2 is equal to 12. Just confused because this is not what the book says this answer is, so. X is equal to, or x, let's see, plus 18 minus 3 halves is equal to 12. We found y already, technically.
Well, that's because it says plus 3, not minus 3. You guys put, like, on the word says, on the next one, it's supposed to be plus 2.
Where?
For the bottom one, it should be negative 2x minus 4y plus 2.
Right here?
No, on the one, like, the original equation is right, but when you multiply the bottom one by 2 over, like, over 1. No, on the other side. Like, the one next to it. The 2x plus 4y minus 2. The bottom, the one right under. Just go there. I like it. Oh. This is supposed to be plus 2. Because you multiply this one right here, right?
Yeah.
So that should be plus 2.
Thank you. Okay, that's what was wrong. I was like, there's something wrong. Thank you. Okay, what does that mean happens? Okay, that means everything over here canceled out. So that means no solution. Glad somebody else saw what I did wrong, because I was very confused there for a second. Couldn't figure out where that was. Okay, so that one is a no solution one. Okay, I'm going to set up another one. Well, if I had done the bottom two first, I would have figured that out before I did anything else. So it just depends. Eventually, you would have figured out it was no solution one way or the other if I had used the correct sign. We would have known that earlier. How about 16? Nope, I'm going to let you try this one by yourself. So 2x minus y minus z is equal to 15. 4x plus 5y plus 2z is equal to 10. And negative x minus 4y plus 3z is equal to negative 20. I'm going to focus it in really quick, and then I'll let y'all do that. All right, so you should be working this one on your paper so I can come around and check it. Will be a classwork grade. Yes. Yes. 2x minus y minus z is equal to 15. And then 4x plus 5y plus 2z is equal to 10. And then negative x minus 4y plus 3z is equal to negative 20. Nope. So which variable are you canceling? Okay. Hold on, wait, so you multiplied, did you multiply this one by? You did the bottom one by 2. Yeah, if you multiplied it by a negative, then yeah. The problem is you have to cancel out the same thing. So like you canceled out Z here. Yeah, it has to be the same one, because then when you stack them back together, you want to have 2 equations, 2 unknowns from the last chapter. So I would multiply this one down here by 4, because then you have a positive 4 and a negative 4. So those are going to cancel. I think it should be negative 80. Yeah, because the initial was negative 20, and you just multiplied it by 2. Or by 4. No, you just do that twice, and then you stack those 2 equations that you get together. Mhm. Alright, I'm going to come around and take a look at how we're doing, and then we'll probably go ahead and go over it, just because, even if you're not quite done, okay, because I want to give you guys time to work on your problems in class. No. Okay.
So I tried it on the Mac, but I was like, this messed up really bad, so I'm trying to do it again.
I also just posted the video from yesterday. I thought I posted it yesterday and I forgot, so I just did that. So if you also need to look at that, or if you need more help, you can also come talk to me since you weren't in here yesterday. So. All right, I'm going to give you like one more minute and then we'll go over it. All right. All right, let's go ahead and go over it, okay, just so we have time to work on problems in class, okay? If we still need to go over this on Tuesday, I'm not opposed to that, okay, because so I was going to give you your test on Wednesday, but I think your PSATs are Wednesday, so I haven't gotten a straight answer about that yet, so anyways, thinking test Friday, okay, so we may start the next section, but I'm not going to give you guys a video yet. On that just because I don't know for sure what's happening there. So you may not actually have a video for 3-5. We may just do it in class to start matrices and stuff. But anyways. All right, so first of all, what answer did we get? Okay. So you could have canceled out. You had a couple options for what variable you could cancel out. You could have done something with any of them, okay? I tried, so I initially canceled X, and then I was like, I don't like these numbers. Let me see if something else is easier. So I went and tried another one, and it really wasn't any easier, so I opted to leave it. So I did the top and bottom equation, multiplying the bottom one by 2, and so when stuff canceled, I ended up with negative 9y plus 5z is equal to negative 25. And then I chose to do the middle and the bottom, multiplying the bottom by 4, and that gave me negative 11y plus 14z is equal to negative 70. I think some people did the top one by negative 2 to cancel the middle one. And I think the numbers might have been a little easier there, so if you did that, that was fine too. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, it's up to you. I just chose X because I just looked at X first and then decided to do that. But it doesn't matter which one you pick. So then once I have my two new equations, okay, I then take them and stack them together. And I just, for ease, I guess, I went with 11 and negative 9 to cancel the stuff out, to basically cancel my y's. And so did all that multiplication and ended up with negative 71z is equal to 355. And fortunately, that comes out nice and even to be negative 5. Took that and plugged it into one of these two originals. I ended up going with the top one and solving for y, got 0. And then took both of those, plugged it into the bottom one, and solved for x to get x was equal to 5. Okay, and then I got the order triple 5, 0, negative 5. Okay. So any questions about this? We're good. Feel okay to try a couple on our own? Okay, and then we can go over them, like I said, on Tuesday, and if we need to go do any more with this stuff, we can. If you don't, so I'm giving you 5, 7, 9, and 19. Okay, 5 and 7 are the ones where it gives you the point, and you're just plugging it in to check and see if it's a solution. Okay, so 9 and 19 are the two, like actual solving problems. If you don't understand after doing 9 and 19, okay, you need to, two things. You need to ask me about it, and you need to work more problems, okay? But if you're understanding it, I don't see a need in giving you a whole bunch of these problems that take a long time to do, okay? So all you need to do for me is 5, 7, 9, and 19, and I'll go create a tab for that now, okay? And if you have any questions as you're doing them, I can come around and try to look at it and help.